Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strange Origins Podcast. It's episode 58.
58,
Yeah,
baby.
we're
Let's
here.
go.
Nearly at
Close to
60.
60.
Nearly. My age.
What are we? I mean,
Yeah,
it's fine. You got a beard, so you look younger.
I was talking to people about that today, actually.
What?
About the beard thing, and how, like, I told them before how I got into a club when I was, like, 15 because of the beard. Like, legit. It was, I used my brother's ID, and I just went in with, like...
To be fair, yeah,
so.
you could pass off as was that the one that is it James?
Yeah. Like, honestly,
no, not
though,
James.
like...
The other brother.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Like, weirdly enough, like, I don't know, like, when I was 15, though, like, if you saw a picture of me when I was 15, I did not, like, I looked 15, to me, anyway.
What do you mean, like?
I just didn't look
like,
old. I don't know how they, like, I mean, what is it, about 10, 12 years ago, I guess? They were a little bit less strict.
Yeah.
But,
they
man,
really just, like,
they just probably didn't give a shit.
Nah, like, nowadays, it's like, you like, they'd lose the fucking job, they'd get...
Yeah.
They'd get like a fine or a prison time or some shit.
Prison
But
time.
Back then it was just like, oh fuck yeah, it's fine, just go in. Like
Yeah.
anyone who had like an ID or fake ID.
Also, like, in a lot of places, you could just go early enough. So, like,
True.
There were some bars that turned into clubs later on, and you could go early enough, just sit there for 3 hours, and they wouldn't come and check your ID.
Exactly.
So you would just sit there and just wait. Like,
but now you just have to fucking you get ID'd when you're sitting there for like
oh yeah,
every time. It's
so
funny.
I didn't realize as well, like working at a couple of places like that do like alcohol and stuff. You know, as soon as you walk through the door now, this is like nowadays, right? If they're suspicious, they will like it would be circulated around all of the staff within a matter of like minutes.
Oh yeah, because they had the earpiece now, right?
And the radios, right? So they all know.
Yeah.
Like, so if you walk in, you're like, oh shit, he didn't check my ID. I got away with this. No. You haven't got away with shit. Like, everyone knows it, and they're looking at you, like, and they're looking for your ID. Like,
it's like, can we get a check on that guy?
Legit.
3 o'clock.
That's
right now,
what's
please.
happened like many times.
Hot left, take him out.
Because we serve alcohol where we are, so we have to do that whole like I think is it Think 25 or something like that. I think it's called.
Yeah, and I think I had the same thing in Aldi.
Yeah.
I had to like, because they were like mad strict. Because this is fucking funny. Because like the reason why like the Aldi in my place got mad strict is because there was this manager. I prepare yourself. There's this manager who literally, you know when you're just like tired of the job, like you're just basically there as a fucking autopilot, right? Yeah. So she's scanning things and she doesn't even look up to see.
Oh god.
Like, to look at the person basically, and then I think there was like this undercover like 15 or like 14-year-old who literally went in there, bought an axe.
Oh my god.
And got away with it.
Jesus Christ.
And the company had to literally the police was outside.
Oh shit.
And went in. They were like, "Oh, by the way, you sold a fucking axe to a 15-year-old."
Oh man.
And she shot herself.
I'm not surprised.
She literally had to be demoted.
Oh, fuck.
She's lucky she didn't lose her job, but she had to pay a 2,000 fine.
Oh shit.
So she had to pay that. So that's why.
And also the company didn't get fired.
That's what I'm saying, right? She just got demoted and she just literally got fucking fine. That's it. But that's the reason why, like, when I got trained in Aldi, they were like, you have to look at them. Like, it doesn't matter if they look fucking dirty.
Yeah.
If you're unsure, you're unsure.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, it falls on you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think you could get, like, a criminal record for it as well.
Oh, damn.
If I can remember that, right?
If it's a genuine mistake, then obvious, yeah, but
she's
like,
a manager, though.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, you know what I mean? Like...
the worst is, like, when I first started working, I did not have confidence, like, at all, right? So I don't think I would have even had the confidence to ask someone for ID. Like, I would have just shat myself. Like, even, like, there was times where, like, their card, like, didn't go through. This is when I was, like, very, very early on, right? And their card didn't go through, and I was so fucking nervous, I wouldn't even chase them up on it. I'd be like, nope, I'm just gonna stand
exactly.
here.
No, same. Like, I think the first week or the first month, I was so hesitant to ask because, like, you know, like the way they look at you.
Yeah.
Like you're just like you're taking the piss or something, or like
And it's your fault.
yeah, exactly. And I've had like a bunch of young people like come in there and be like, oh, like, don't you think I'm like 21 or 18?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I know that, but like I don't want to get sacked. I don't want to get fined. So I have to check you. And then I do it jokingly to like some elderly people, just to like
Oh, right, yeah.
just to like get my confidence up a bit.
Yeah.
But then it's just like some people just take it over the fucking top, like, oh, I'm offended.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know why you'd be. I don't know why you'd be offended for like looking younger. That's so weird.
Exactly. Like, it's so dumb. So
I get frustrated about it sometimes. Like that. Like that's the only time. Not with them, but just like you can clearly see I'm over 20. Like, or over 18. Sorry. Like
exactly.
And I'm just like, like I do. It's like, do you have ID? I'm like, well, I actually don't. So and I look at them and I'm like, so what do we do here? It's like
Mexican standoff.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, I like. I mean, you don't have to sell it to me, I guess, but I'll just go to the corner shop and they'll sell it to me.
Yeah, like, or just come back another time. So
yeah, I mean, most 9 times out of 10, a corner shop rarely asks for ID. Like,
oh yeah, I thought the funny thing is like mine has like 2 corner shops, right?
Yeah,
one's owned by Londis.
Oh yeah,
and one's just a corner shop. If I can't get like what I want on Londis because they check my ID and I don't have it on me,
yeah.
Literally just like a 10-step down the street, and I'm fucking buying it again.
I don't think I've ever mentioned this on the podcast, but we'll see. We'll find out.
Oh shit!
Basically, like near my corner shop, there's 3. I say corner shop. There's 3 corner shops, all next to each other. Like, and when I say next to each other, I literally mean one's there, one's next door, the other one's right next to that.
So they're basically neighbors at this point.
And like I thought they were all owned by the same person because they would give each other like produce. Like when there was delivery, they would go there, then there, then there. So I was like, I just assumed it was one guy.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's not. So like one time, I went in, bought something, right? Went out, went to the other shop because the first one didn't have it, and they go, "Oh, why have you got that drink in your bag?" And I'm like, "Well, I just bought it from the other shop." And he's like, "Well, we sell it here. Why didn't you come to my shop?" And I'm like, "The fuck." Like legitimately, they would get angry because I went to the other shop.
I'll be like, firstly, right? It's none of your fucking business why I went to another shop to buy it. It's like you getting at me for going to Tesco.
Yeah.
And buying shit, and I'm like,
legit. Like so, one of the, like I even walked out at one point, like, and the other they literally came outside, followed me, and was like, we actually sell that here as well. So just in future, come here. And I'm like, I literally like I started to think about this, right? So the next time it happened. I went out and he was like, we sell this here again. She would say the same thing. And I'd be like, okay, but are you cheaper? And then like, she was like, well, no. And I'm like, well, then why would I bother? Like, exactly. Come back to me when you're actually cheaper, then I'll buy it from you.
Exactly.
Even if you take 5p off, I'll buy it from you. Like, she started thinking about it. I haven't heard back from her yet, but we'll see.
It's just the audacity of like
it's
fucking...
weird. Like
it's really weird. It's just honestly the audacity of them just to come at you and be like, by the way, why are you here with that when you didn't buy it here?
Like there was a couple. Like I mean, it hasn't just happened to me either. It's other people, like in my family and stuff like that. Neighbors I've heard. Like even one just bought a newspaper.
Very strange.
A newspaper, and they came out and was like, we sell that at ours, and it's like that's 70p, man. Do you really give a shit?
Exactly.
Also, like, don't open a corner shop right next to another one then.
Yeah, this what confuses me about it. This what honestly confuses me about it. It's like, why the fuck are you guys opening? Like, I get it, you were trying to make a family business and stuff, but like, open it somewhere a bit further down where,
I can understand like food
customer.
and coffee shops and stuff because coffee shops can coffee like changes the taste vastly, right, between shops.
Yeah,
but a corner shop, man, it's just a corner shop.
Exactly.
Like,
you're
just sell the same stuff.
Factuals, exactly, and it's just like, why even at this point?
That was just a weird experience I had.
Fair enough. But I was gonna ask, how's your 7?
Yeah, no. Literally just work. I'm saving up for my glorious PC.
Yes. Welcome to the new age, Jack. Welcome to the new age.
Well, not yet. I haven't got it yet. I'm counting down the days to Black Friday, so I can get a little bit of a discount at least.
I've sent you the website.
Yeah.
I've led you to the right way. So
you've guided me, young pilgrim. Like,
but in all honesty, man, like
I need it. It's been about 6-7 years.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the one that you have now is just it's good, but it's not holding up properly to certain games now.
It's the new games that are coming out, like next
Hmm.
gen, I guess, is not
Yeah,
holding up. And like honestly, like when I bought it, it was already old. So
I mean, I'm being surprised it managed to like, I mean, hold up this long to be
I'm surprised as
doing.
well. Actually, it's done really well. Like
Yeah,
considering,
exactly.
like there's some games like it can't load like as fast, I guess, as like yours. But
Yeah,
it will run it at the same graphics and same FPS, like maybe like a 10 FPS difference,
yeah, but
which
still
is
fine.
yeah, which is crazy. Like, but it's just like when I played Battlefield, man, it was like, oh, that was bad.
Nah, everyone in Battlefield had an issue.
I mean, to be
I
fair, yeah, the game isn't very optimized. I will give it that.
It's terrible. Actually, to be fair, it's like I put everything down to low
Yeah,
when we played it, and it was optimized okay. It was just I think it's because it's in beta, as they would say.
yeah.
So it was like I don't know how they're gonna handle it in
Game
first
comes
release,
out this
but
month.
no shot, really.
Yeah,
Oh
it's coming
my
out this month. Like
god.
it's nowhere near complete.
Yeah,
For
I don't
me.
think I'm gonna buy it. In all honesty,
No,
it's
the fact that it's like
um
no single player either. It's just multiplayer.
no, they've completely shifted off. Like
Yeah, there's no single player at all. So it's like you guys were working on just multiplayer and it was that bad.
exactly,
That's what I
exactly.
think that's why I was so annoyed when we were playing it.
Hmm.
Like I know you were giving it like you were like, oh, let me give it a couple more chances and stuff like that. For me, I was so disappointed that a game had been worked on that long and it was just trash.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. This
Yeah.
is like, from us coming from fucking Battlefield One,
Yeah.
which had a great fucking beta
But
and a
and Battlefield
story.
1 wasn't even like the greatest Battlefield either. But it was like
Mm.
it was way better than that dog shit.
Yeah, exactly. For a next gen console, it's
Yeah.
honestly like weird.
I
But
did not like it and I won't the other game mode I want to try. But
oh the
the
Tarkov one,
Tarkov
right?
like one, like I mean, there's a dude. This might be the era of Tarkov like games. I'm not even kidding you.
I mean, yes,
Yeah,
it would be great because again, it's like it's like COD, right? Where they're
yeah,
just releasing same shit, different era bullshit.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the one
Or
that's coming
FIFA.
out now. Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's great that because like again, Tarkov was such a niche game. There was very
Very
few people
niche.
that knew about it.
Yeah,
Right? Only the hardcore like FPS people knew about it. But now that everyone's like, oh, everyone's actually enjoying this type of realism
there's way more like
and depth.
people playing now than there ever was.
Yeah,
Like easily.
exactly. And people are just trying to like adapt or like add their own thing to it or their own
Yeah,
spin, which
because
is great
the one I've been
because
playing is the Cycle the Frontier is a new one,
yeah, you told me about
and
it. Yeah, yeah,
like if we could just get more stuff like that, like competitiveness like leads to innovation.
yeah.
So like the more we have that sort of stuff, we're gonna get
Mm,
better and better games. Like it's the same with any products that you drink.
yeah,
Like it's the reason why Coca-Cola hasn't changed in so many years because it doesn't need to. Like
yeah.
you know they've got one rival, like and that's it.
Pepsi.
Yeah, and you literally if you go somewhere and they don't have Pepsi, they'll have Coke. If you go somewhere they don't have Coke, they'll have Pepsi. So
or like a really off-brand
yeah,
type shit.
which nobody usually likes. So they've won their battle. They've done it. Like do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly. But there's nothing like a healthy competition, I guess.
no, and it annoys
But
me. It's literally just water. Because even juice is like way too much sugar.
juice.
Like just normal juice. I mean, like fruit juice.
See, I don't know why. I don't know if this is just me getting fucking old or some shit, right?
Probably.
But ever since I turned, like I left uni,
Yeah.
I've just been drinking water. I'll drink the odd like fizzy or fucking juice every now and then, but
Yeah.
majority of the time I'm just drinking water.
See, I just find it like really boring.
So like, I fully get it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, this is mundane, but like, I need it to just to fucking get through the day and not be dehydrated. Like, you know what I mean?
Taste for me is such a big factor, even with food. So like
Yeah.
the nicest like a good drink will complement that food, right?
Like a fucking wine.
No,
or
not
something.
wine, because wine can go fuck itself. It tastes like vinegar. But like normal like juice, like so like I've got this juice, right? Okay, it's blue, fucking blue juice, right?
From a little.
Yeah, it is from Lidl.
Yeah.
But the sugar is like 4.5 grams, and that's per 100 milliliters, right?
Fucking
This
lot
is
of sugar.
1.5 liters, so that's 1500 milliliters. So
This
you
is
times
why you put
4.5 by
it-
15. This is what I'm saying though. Like, what alternative do I have? I have milk, and I have water.
Flavored water.
Flavored water, like it. I mean, do you know what? It's not that bad. Strawberry water makes your mouth dry for some reason. I don't know why. It's
It gives
the
it that
weirdest thing.
tartness. It's
Yeah,
like a weird fucking like
dry
dry.
tongue. I'm like, how?
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
drinking water and I'm getting drier.
yeah. It's just like it's those ones like
Yeah, and I'm like,
it makes you drink more and it makes you even more fucking thirsty. And
yeah.
shit.
So like,
But
someone needs to come out with like a really good fucking drink that rivals these things that isn't loaded with sugar.
water.
Water
Hydrate
plus.
yourself. Exactly. Yeah. This could be like a great market for someone who knows. Like come up with an idea.
Yeah, because
And,
then what I've been drinking, right, is
Yeah.
like Coke Zero or Diet Coke, but zero caffeine.
What does that mean? Doesn't all drinks have caffeine?
No.
Like the fizzies and shit have
No, not
caffeine
all
in
of
them.
them. So like it's
But
it's like
is
this
the one
but a
gives it
gold
the
can.
taste? But doesn't that one give it the
caffeine doesn't
taste?
give it the taste. It just gives you high.
That's what I thought. Coke. I thought that was sugar.
Well, sugar is the taste. Like legit, like but this one,
Mine.
I mean, I think Sprite and Fanta, I think they both have zero caffeine. Weirdly enough, even full sugar ones.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's very strange.
because Mark and I like before, we were looking this up because we wanted to wean ourselves off of caffeine. I didn't drink coffee. He drank coffee a lot.
Bunch
So
of fucking caffeine.
well, that's the thing.
addicts.
He drank. I mean, we worked at a place that had a coffee machine, so he was having coffee all the time, right? And then
Oh my
I was
God.
just having fizzy drinks. But I was like, haha, I'm not drinking caffeine. That was before I realized it fucking had caffeine in it. So now I try and drink stuff that has no caffeine.
I thought all like Coke, Pepsi, and all that other stuff had like, except for Sprite, because I don't know why, but because I thought Sprite was like fucking like see through, like clear. I actually didn't think it had caffeine in it for some stupid reason.
Oh,
I'm
for
fucking,
fuck's
I'm a dipshit like this. I swear to
You
God.
could see through it. That's it.
So it's like fucking everything else that was not see through. Like it was just it had
What's on that
caffeine in it
see-through
automatically.
diet?
Yeah, exactly. I see food, I eat it.
No, honestly, for me, like, I struggle to find good drinks. Like, at all. I just
see,
can't find anything good, man.
I'm very blessed to not have that problem, in all honesty.
That's
I
a
just-
shame. I wish I could
I
give
just-
my problem to everyone.
I just drank my water and I'm good to go, man. I'm gooch.
Do you not, like, get
I don't-
through periods of time where you just don't want water, though?
No,
Really?
I don't know why. It's just like I
You
just
just
have
want,
this.
like, that fresh agua.
Yeah, it's just like I was like, you know what? I'm thirsty now. Instead of like, I don't know why. It's just I think it's because I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
My natural reaction is just get water. It doesn't matter like where or if I'm fucking getting. I just drink water.
Do you, like, preemptively drink water as well? Like, so, like, or do you only drink when you get thirsty?
I preemptively drink water.
Yeah, because there are
Like,
some people out there that only drink when they get that thirst, and I'm like, that's crazy.
See, you have issues. I'm sorry, but you have issues.
Yeah,
like,
that is
I mean,
weird
I
to me.
just like even if I'm like full, I just drink water.
Yeah.
Like that's why, like when I go to sleep, I wake up in the middle of the night, like maybe twice or three times, maybe even, just to go to the toilet.
That is actually nuts. I'm not gonna lie.
Like my fiance, there's been times where, like, like I would, because like I don't know why, right? When I wake up,
Yeah.
I act like a child. It's like you know how babies get up like from like being in the stomach and going up, like so almost like their ass going up. I'm just like, ugh, I have to pee. And she wakes up because I'm rustling around like an idiot, and she's like, oh, I need to pee now. Fuck's sake! So like, so by the time she wakes up, she's like in the morning, she's tired. I'm okay because I can just sleep through it, right?
Yeah.
But because she's a light sleeper, she's like, you need to pee again, don't you? And I was like, yeah. I'm alright. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, this tiny bladder.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, 3 times a night? That's fucked.
Yes, I know. It's fucking,
Holy
it's bad.
shit.
And like, for some reason, like, I think I told this to my mom. She said like, you might have something wrong with you or something.
Sorry, that's just
Like-
the way it's phrased.
Like, yeah, because I don't know. It's like, I think it's like a sign of diabetic or some shit.
Really?
I don't know what the fuck she said. I don't know. I can't
Oh,
remember.
shit.
But it was something, and I was like, oh shit, diabetes runs in
Diabetes.
my mom's side. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh shit, I need to get myself checked.
Yeah, I think it's
Like,
just a simple test, no?
I don't know, but I'm having a lot of issues right now. In all honesty,
Really?
I'm getting like heartburn, like consistently, like
Well,
every morning.
like indigestion, like or like proper
Yes,
heartburn.
indigestion, and then it turns into fucking heartburn.
Oh shit!
And I fucking so my mom's like, "Why don't you get the check?" And I'm like, at some point in my life, I will die.
What?
And
Just get it
then
checked.
everyone in my family was like, "Why are you like this?" I'm like, "Well, it's just how you guys see life to get through it."
Nah,
You know?
you could get checked, and then you could live longer. Like that.
But at
That's
some point, Jack,
yes.
me and you and everyone else will perish from this lovely planet.
Maybe not. What if I upload myself into a computer?
Alright, fucking Hydra.
What if
relax.
I like get a fucking implant my brain into another thing?
Okay, Elon Musk.
Yeah, yeah. Look. There's these people around the world that are trying to do the same thing. So why not?
True. Like I don't know. So like I'm gonna see if I can book myself a checkup in the
Diabetes check.
Dude, I didn't know this, bro. Right?
Mm.
This is gonna sound weird, but like apparently, this is what my fiance told me. When you hit 21, and this is like from both male and female, you have to get yourself checked. Like for male,
For what?
it's for the prostate.
Prostate.
Yeah, where they shove the finger up the booty.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
No, nor have I. I've been told like by doctors though.
Apparently, you have to like when you hit 21.
No, so apparently like they're only doing the test for people that were above 40, because that's more likely. But I think only recently they've started doing it where if you're younger you can request it.
Yeah.
But they don't really recommend it until you're over like 35, 40, because that's where it's like more likely to happen.
But isn't it like more dangerous because if you find it too late then?
Oh yeah, no, I'm completely against that shit. I think that like they should invite you to get it checked even before that. I don't know why they don't. They only started doing it with like cervical cancer and breast cancers. They only did that like in the last 30 years. That they started asking women to come and do it. Because if you leave a person to say, hey, you need to book this test, like for example, when's the last time you went to the dentist?
Yeah.
Okay, when was the last time you went to the optician?
Never.
Right, do you see what I mean? Like those kind of things. It's like, no, if you leave it to the person, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like yeah.
It's the same as my girlfriend. Like she's never had an eye test ever. Like, and it's just like it's one of those things where it's like, well, if you leave it to the person, they're not gonna do it. So you should really be inviting them to do it.
I think we had this combo before with like, where is it? I can't remember. I think pretty sure we had this convo, and like we were like, why the fuck do you have to be a son? Like, I think
it was on stream as well that we had this conversation.
I think it was like why are you not allowed to like? I think something to do with like the heart or something. Yeah, like, you have to be a certain age group, and then for them to allow you. So like, and I'm like,
they said that to my brother before. By the way, they said it like he went to get himself checked, like because we have to get ourselves checked because of like family history and stuff. And the doctor was like, well, we're not going to do that because like you're extremely unlikely to have something wrong with your heart. And my brother was like, my brother, like when he was 2 months old, died because of a heart condition. Don't tell me I'm too young. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. Just do the fucking test.
Very fucking.
Because what they're trying to do now is like, and I don't blame the NHS for it, but like what they're trying to do now is save money because they don't have the budget to do things anymore. So they're skimping out on certain things like that. Like they're dealing with numbers rather than people. They're saying stuff like, "Oh well, it's unlikely, so we're not going to check." You know?
Yeah, that's such a dumb way of fucking.
Yeah, it is, and I think
it's
that,
a
like,
hospital. Why the fuck you care about the money? And I get it.
Yeah,
I fully understand like the whole money situation, but at the same time, it's like you're putting numbers over people, and this is supposed to be your job. And it's fucking mad weird. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I would say like it takes 2 seconds for you to get checked as well. Like I would say, just do it. At worst case scenario, right? You've got it.
Dead.
No. Worst case scenario, you've got it because it's not a death sentence.
It's a possibility, Jack.
No, it's not. Diabetes is just not a death sentence.
Diabetes.
Yeah. You just literally got. I think you can actually just fix it because it's type. You don't have type 1. I actually know a bit about this because I learned it in A level and stuff. You
I
don't.
have no idea.
Okay, well you don't. You won't have type 1. Type 1's genetic. You would have been diagnosed with that at birth.
Well, apparently my family has a history, mom's side.
Yeah, of course. Like if they have a history, then you're more likely to get it. But when you develop it later on in life, that's type 2. That's through lifestyle.
Interesting.
All you would have to do is just eat better and not have like sugar and stuff like that.
That's just sad.
But you can actually like if you catch it like early enough, like you're probably going to, like if you do have it, it will just go if you do actually fix up.
Interesting.
If you let it get too long, that's when you start. That's when not you don't die, but that's when well you can die from it. But if you just don't do anything about it,
yeah.
I mean you're far off having insulin where you got to start like injecting yourself like fucking Tarkov like.
Stabbing yourself that's the one thing I keep like fucking like remembering. What? When like if someone's diabetic, they have to have like a shot.
Insulin shot, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking it's like a fucking shot of like just sugar.
No,
but it's not.
Well, it's glucose. Like, I guess it's kind of similar, but
yeah. So I was like, that's what I'm thinking. I was like,
it's like a needle like that big. It's like really tiny, and
but
you put it in your stomach.
What if you got like layers of fat? How does that make sense?
It just needs to pierce the skin and goes into your bloodstream. It goes into your bloodstream and then your body sorts it out.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Your body's quite clever.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting myself checked in.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, you might even have just like this has turned into a doctor's session, but you might even just have like a urinary infection or something that has just gone undiagnosed.
Probably.
Because
probably
if you've had stuff like that and you've just left it, because to get rid of that for men, it's actually way worse to have a UTI for men than it is for women. Women actually get it fairly frequently, and it solves it pretty easily with them. But with ours, because our urinary tract is very different, like it's long. It's like it's worse for men to get it, and it can actually be more dangerous. So you would have to like have antibiotics to get rid of it. And if you've never had antibiotics to get rid of it...
Shit in my penis!
No, it's done with a blood test.
Fuck!
A blood test or a urine sample?
Yo!
At worst, you got to pee in a jar.
Nah, dude, you're gonna show that thing.
You ever done that?
Hole.
You ever peed in a jar before?
Dude, ever since I've been to this country, right, I've only been to, like, check up, like, I'm pretty sure, like, less than 10 times in my life.
Jesus Christ.
Less. And, like, the last time I went to my local surgery... It's when I had that thing like under my armpit, like the swollen thing. That was it.
Dude, you should see my medical file. It was so big.
Like I've never, like it's so fucking strange, and I'm not like I don't know. It's just I feel like I just have that this like my mom's a nurse, like anything. It's like she'll just be like just drink this or just like So it's like
it's definitely best to get it checked out though.
Yeah.
When in doubt, just get it checked out.
Yeah, so I'll see if I can book it sometime this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much...
Well, because you're lucky because of where you live, actually. You probably get doctor's appointment really quickly.
I don't know.
Well, I assume, do you know what? No.
Because we live in a fucking sheep country? What
the fuck
are you trying to say
here? Dude, I booked an asthma appointment and it took me a month. A month.
Yeah, because people in London are lazy assholes.
No, it's because there's so many booked.
No, it's lazy assholes.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is. Yes.
You've never lived in London in your life.
I'm technically in London, Jack.
Technically, it's like this tiny.
This is technically still London.
I would not call you a Londoner.
That's up to you. Why the fuck does Bob think you're going?
I know. That's even the camera knows you're capping.
But yeah, I don't know. So
it's your medical history, like out in the open. I mean, like I told you before, my pink inhaler shit.
You just got it.
Yeah, but it's now run out, right? They said, "Oh, we're gonna call you about a week before it runs out to check what our next steps are to do." I haven't had a call back yet, so I'm just like, "What do I do now? Just die? Like, do I just stop breathing?" I mean, I don't know.
What the fuck? I think my fiance has the same thing. Like, she has a pink inhaler.
Yeah.
But she pays like I think monthly of like £10 or something.
Yeah. Because she's meant to be on it forever, right?
Yeah.
See, for me, like she said, I don't need to take it. Like I need to keep taking it until eventually I need to stop taking it.
What does that mean?
Because you don't want to be on, basically you don't want to be on steroids for the rest of your life, is what she said. So I'm just like, cool. But like the back of it has like a little counter that's counting down to 0. I'm still using it, and the counter's gone backwards now. Like, like cause it's still got charger now. I'm like, no, I know you've still got some in there. Give me the good shit.
Making every last fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm getting every last puff out of that thing, man. Because she hasn't rung me back, so I'm like, so now I have to call her and chase the doctor up.
See, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Lazy. They're just fucking lazy.
Or that they're so busy because of fucking 95% of hospitals are full up right now.
Of what? You know what? You know what? COVID shit.
Yeah, I know.
Bullshit.
I actually heard that today. Actually, that 95. It's 94 to 97% of hospital beds are occupied right now, and that's before we've even got into the winter months.
Oh, there we go. So it begins.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Apocalypse is upon us.
Not apocalypse. Just stay inside and don't catch a cold.
No, we're feeling bad, Jack. I'm telling you.
Dude, get that fucking diagnosis of diabetes now before you have to wait.
Exactly. So I'm gonna get checked.
Yeah, get it checked now before the winter starts, because then you won't get checked at all.
Yeah, exactly. Before fucking I get busy at work, and they'll get busy as well. Fucking.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have to start robbing shipment containers full of insulin.
That's fine. I work at a warehouse, so I'll probably come across it one day. And
you think someone's shipping in insulin? Like, that'd be...
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking a guy, like the guy I'm working with, he literally said to me, I was like, yeah, they like so many things go through here, like drugs and shit. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? And it was like, yeah, like some of them they just ship it. And I'm like, oh, how the fuck do you know? Do you know how? Do you know why I believe him? You know why? It's because he literally said, right, people are fucking weird to the point where they would literally ship off fresh fish, right? And I was like, you know, you're lying. A week later,
oh my god,
we had a shipment of you know, like those styrofoam.
Yeah.
And it was like wrapped.
Yeah.
And it stank like a motherfucking fish, like a rotten fish.
Where was it shipped to? Like another country, or is it like is it international or local?
Yes, it was international because it was like Savor, and it was like from fucking like I don't know, like
who the fuck's shipping fresh fish internationally?
No. And it was the most disgusting smelling shit. Like I had to unload it, put it on a conveyor belt, fucking load it to another truck.
Oh man.
And it stunk. Like people are fucking nuts. Like people are fucking weird. So I wouldn't even be like I'm not even like surprised if I found like fucking just a half a kilo of cocaine in one of the fucking packages. In all honesty. It's fucking strange.
You forget how many people like handle your package. I know that's a bad innuendo, but like you forget how many people do that. Like, you know, in the course of your package's lifetime.
It's weird, yeah, and like some of the things we come across, that's fucking, it's fucking. I don't even know why you would ship it. Like I've seen a fucking. There was one where it was like a suitcase, right?
Yeah.
The bottom part ripped because there was like fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what the fuck it was, Jack?
What?
It was a bunch of leaflets.
Oh.
Which is a bunch of leaflets. Guess what, Jack? Guess what? You hear them every now and then when you're walking down. Yes.
It was Jesus.
And I was like, why the fuck are you shipping this?
In a
fucking suitcase.
Yeah, suitcase.
In a suitcase. I don't get it. Like people are just fucking weird.
Maybe they needed a shipment at some church or something.
Box. Why a suitcase? You're literally wasting 16 or 20 quid of fucking just a ship of a fucking. Oh,
that sounds dodgy.
I don't fucking get it.
Exactly. Yeah, that about wraps it up on the voice of Jesus. But, we'll be back again next week for another episode.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you liked it.
Yes.
Share with your friends if you can.
We are on Spotify as well.
Well, eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
That one viewer.
Steph's gonna be like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, where's my episode? But, yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.